well. And as a personal and editorial stylist, I always get asked by my clients how they can look more luxurious, more expensive, and more glamorous, but for less effort and less money. And I'm going to share my secrets with you because it is really simple to put this into your wardrobe right now, and it just takes a few simple, easy steps. My first tip for my clients to look a luxe for less is to focus on fit rather than the size or the price of an item. If a piece of clothing fits you really well and for instance, especially in the shoulders, the waist and the hips, then you are always going to look so much more expensive and so much more polished no matter what you paid, whether it was $20, $200, $2,000, whatever it is. If the item fits well, it's always going to look like it was made for you and therefore look more expensive. So it's really important to take focus of the fit, as I mentioned before, on the shoulders. Make sure your shoulder seams are sitting with the apex of your shoulder. Make sure there's some fit through the waist, that they don't, especially your pants, don't bag at the waistline, and that the fit around your hips and bottom are perfection. By this, I mean that there isn't too much straining around your hips and bottom. If you focus on fit first, rather than being a particular size, trust me, you'll always look great, feel great, and it always looks like you spent more money than you ever have. My other tip to look more expensive on less money and a less effort is to choose an outfit that's all one color, so a monochrome outfit, or an outfit that's tonal. And by tonal, I mean choosing shades within the same tone and mixing them together. So looking at maybe mixing shades of beige and caramel and tan and white together, or maybe you want to mix grays and blacks and wash out blacks together, or different shades of navy and dark blue. Whatever it is, when you choose monochrome or tonal outfits, they just looked more polished. It looks like you put a lot of effort together when really you haven't. You've just chosen pieces that fit within the same color spectrum. And it's this appearance of the same color and the same tones in one head to toe look that gives your look a more luxurious feel. When dressing tonal or in monochrome, it's really important to play with different textures and fabrics. By playing with different textures and fabrics, it gives your outfit interest, which is the key point when dressing all in one color or color spectrum. So choose textures like leather, knitwear, cottons, denim, silk, satin. By mixing all these different kinds of fabrics, weaves and textures together, it gives your outfit that really great point of interest and makes it look more expensive, but it also takes it to the next level. To look luxe for less, it's all about creating interest in your outfit. And this is why I mentioned playing with different colors in the same spectrum, so tonal outfits, and mixing different fabrics, different fibers, different weaves and textures together, because it creates that interest. And to create further interest, it's really important that we layer outfits. Outfits that are layered look like we've put more effort in, as there's more items of clothing, and therefore can look more luxe. So how do we do this? It's about following the 3 rule. So it's layering a top, a bottom, and then adding an extra third piece. But what is this third piece? Well, it could be jewelry, for instance, especially in summer when you can't lay out too much clothing. So make sure you add in some accessories. Accessories are really important, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Obviously, it goes without saying, a third layer could be something like a jacket, so like a leather jacket, a denim jacket, could be a cardigan, knitwear, it could be a blazer. A blazer is the perfect piece to add that finishing touch of polish to any outfit. It could be a belt, scarf, whatever it is, you always want to make sure that you're adding an extra point of interest to your outfit. Now, when I talked about the 3 rule, that means a minimum of 3. Of course, you can layer more than 3 pieces to create a look, and I'm often highly recommending going 4 or more as it creates further interest. So when you're layering pieces, consider different hem lengths in both the cuffs and at the bottom so that you can see all those different layers. So it creates that intrigue and that interest. And that's, of course, once again, where those different textures and fabrics really play a role. So remember, minimum of 3, but definitely feel free to go more and create outfits with lots of personality. Now, accessories are really important in creating a glamorous feel, a more luxurious feel to your outfit. So always, before you leave the house, always look in the mirror. And I know Coco Chanel used to say, take one piece off, but I believe in this day and age of minimalism, it's important to add something. So consider adding in some earrings, a necklace, maybe it's a classic piece like a watch or some rings. Whatever it is that's within your own style, make sure you add it before leaving the house. It takes 1 second, hardly any effort, but it's that one piece that is just going to really finish that outfit off. Who doesn't love a designer or a high-end designer brand? And don't get me wrong, I love them just as much, but I'm always choosy in the pieces that I pick. And the reason because of this is anything that's splashed with too many graphics, really bold logos. These are pieces that really cement itself to a particular collection or a particular runway. And it's those pieces that aren't timeless that can drag down an outfit. While it can have street style appeal, it doesn't have that luxe glamorous feel. So if you're going to splurge in something, don't choose something that's got big logos everywhere or is a really trend piece that we can take it back to maybe the 2019 collection or the 2010 collection, whatever it is. Choose a piece that is timeless and classic. It's a piece that will go with every outfit, so therefore you're going to get really great cost per wear. You'll be able to use it all the time. But also it is a piece that is just going to give your outfit that sense that you took care, but also that you've spent money on your outfit. And when we think money, we also think luxurious. So if you do like to splurge on an item, consider a belt that is really timeless and maybe like the Gucci belts. Just have that buckle detail where you can take it to being Gucci, or a really classic handbag in a classic shape and color that you can use all the time and you'll still be using this year and beyond. So that's my biggest tip. If you splurge, don't splurge on something that's only going to last you one trend. Consider cost per wear, because remember, money is investment, and something that is going to take your outfit to the next level, because everyone knows that is a high-end piece, but is a piece that you'll use all the time. When you choose pieces for your outfit, if you really want that high-end appeal, it's important to choose items that don't have distressing. So by this, I mean rips and holes where it could have street style appeal, but it doesn't have that high-end glamorous feel. So choose tailored pieces, classic pieces over your distressed denim. So choose classic blue or black denim over denim that's got rips in the knees, for instance. Choose classic white tees that don't have holes in them, and ones that aren't too sheer. It's that sheerness, it's those rips that are going to take your style more street style than high-end luxurious. I also suggest to my clients, when they want that luxe for less feel, is not to choose items that have really bold logos on them. Once again, it's all about teaming those classic pieces together in different tones, different textures, and different fabrics. Not everything in your outfit has to be expensive. Mix street style brands and high street brands like Zara and H&M. If you're Australian, then you know about Cotton On, for instance. These are the kind of brands that you can mix with your higher end labels to create really beautiful monochrome and tonal outfits with beautiful accessories and jewelry that will give you that luxe for less feel. I hope my tips for creating a luxe for less feel outfit have really helped you. I can't wait to hear feedback. Please let me know how you went, and I'll be back again soon with more tips, tricks, and style hacks.